Hello guys, my name is Mohan Patel and my roll number is 21AG30029, and this is a proper working fan as you can see. Now I am going to disassemble this fan and showing you how it works. So now you can see that I have taken down my fan from the ceiling, and this is my fan. These are the blades. This is the main portion of the fan. So before diving deep into the working of the function of the fan, let's first discuss on what principle does the fan works. Actually the fan works on the principle of the electromagnetic induction. Actually what happens that the electrical energy is going to convert it into mechanical energy, and that mechanical energy in this case is of the rotatory type. The mechanical energy is in this case is totally rotated, that it rotates the fan. Now I am going to open its screw so that we can see what inside the fan is happening. So now let's see the components of the fan. So the first and very important component of the fan is this 2.5 capacitor, and the reading of this capacitor is 2.5 microfarad. We will talk in deep about this the function of this capacitor in few minutes. So this is the axle that you can see this not see it from different angles, that this is the axle, and these are the few wires which are connected to the AC current carrying wires and also to the capacitor. So now as you can see, this is the inner winding and this is the outer winding. The name of this inner winding is the auxiliary winding, and the name of the outer winding is called the main winding actually. So both of the bindings are generally made of almost pure copper, around 99.9% of the pure copper. And this now let's talk about the capacitor more depth. So the function of the function of the capacitor is to just store the energy. So actually what happens in our case, in the case of the single phase motor, that it just can't start up by itself, that it is not a self-start motor. It is just initially it requires some push to start its functioning. So the capacitor does the same work, that it just helps in in the mechanism of the self-starting. So now let's talk about more briefly about these wires. Actually this inner winding, this auxiliary winding is 90 degree is leading by 90 degree to the main winding, and the flux through this wire is leading and the flux through this wire is leading to the main winding by 90 degree. So the phase of this inner winding is leading by 90 degree to the main winding. So this is the whole thing, and the part this part that you are seeing here, this part is called stator, because it just remains steady, that it is not a rotating part. So now this whole part that you are seeing, this whole part is generally called the housing. Actually this is the conductor, that coldest part you were saying, this is the conductor. Actually what happens here, because of the two windings, a rotating magnetic field is generated. So this rotating magnetic field drives this conductor also to rotate. So this conductor starts rotating, and this thing you are seeing, this is the bearing. So when we combine all these things together, the rotatory motion of the fan happens. So this is how the fan works, and these are the blades of the fan that you can see, which are connected to these things. From here you can see, from these are connected in these holes. So now it is the time to assemble this. So now I I have assembled the fan and made all the required connections here from the capacitor, and now our fan is assembled properly. Now let's see that it is working or not. So now you all can see that the fan again starts working. Thank you.